Boys and girls, allow me to teach you how to make this penguin art project. To start off, we are going to have a white sheet of paper and some paint. We're going to create a wash on the background. This is a background for our penguin, so think of colors that make you feel cold. So when I think of the Arctic or somewhere very, very cold, I think of blues and purples. You can use any shade of blue, any shade of purple, and green is also a cold color. So think about those colors as you're painting your background. You will know you are done painting your background whenever your background has no more white space. Now, to use this paint, remember you dip your brush in the water and you drip a little puddle on top of the color in order to wake up the paint. That is how you make it work. So paint your entire background and then it will be time to let your background dry. For part 2 of our project, you're going to need glue, a Sharpie, scissors, a pencil or a white color pencil, black, white, and orange paper, and your template. A template is like a stencil or a tracer. So you will have a template that is for the body of your penguin, so you can trace it with a pencil or a white color pencil. So lay it down, hold it with one hand, and with your other hand I want you to trace around it. I put it in the bottom corner so I don't waste a whole lot of paper. Now you're on this same black paper, you're also going to trace one wing, two wings, because penguins have two wings, not just one. So trace the body, the bigger shape, and the two wings on your black paper. Next, I'm going to grab my orange paper and my 2 feet. Trace the 2 feet on the orange paper by holding it down and using your other hand to walk around the outside edge with your pencil. Now don't get rid of your orange paper yet because you need to make a beak with this orange paper. You can just make a simple triangle with 3 sides to make the beak. Last, we're going to get our white piece of paper out in the smaller curved shape that we have. This is going to be the belly of the penguin. So the smaller curved shape is the belly. I'm going to do the same thing, put it in the bottom corner and trace it. Then I need to draw 2 circles for the eyes. These are going to be the eyes of my penguin, so then I'm going to add 2 black dots inside of them and trace the outside circle so that I know that they're eyes and they won't get lost in my paper. Now it's time to get out your scissors and cut out all of those shapes. The black curved shape, which is the body of your penguin, the 2 wings, which are also black, the 2 feet, which are orange, the beak, which is orange, the 2 eyes, and the belly. After you're done cutting all of those pieces out, we will put your penguin together. Now that I'm done cutting out all of those pieces, I'm going to glue them together. On my white belly, I am going to use my glue bottle, turn it over and wiggle it to make that perfect little dot of glue. Dot, dot, not a lot, all the way around the outside edge of the white belly. After I make my dotted line all the way around the outside edge, then I pick it up carefully and turn it over, line up the bottom, and press down. This will give the glue some stick time, so press it down really good. Then I'm going to glue down my wings. Now the wings are going to be hanging off of my penguin, so not completely on the penguin. So I'm just going to do 3 little dots right on the edge and glue my wing down so that half of it is hanging off of the penguin, so it looks like the penguin's wings are up in the air. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side and glue down my wings. Then I'm going to grab my eyes, Remember, I put 2 black dots in the middle of my eyes to make them look very expressive. I'm going to glue those down with 2 dots, then the beak, and after the beak, I just have the toes. And I'm going to glue those down with just a couple dots. The feet are also hanging off of my penguin. There's some space where they're hanging off, and that's okay. So I'm just putting some dots on the edge of my penguin. Okay, now that I have my penguin all together, it's time to get my beautiful painting. And I'm going to glue my penguin down onto the background that I created, my cool, chilly background. So I'm making a dotted line all the way around my penguin, all the way around the wings. And then I will carefully pick up my penguin and turn my penguin over on my background. Press down and give him some good stick time, and then pick up your penguin and flip the whole thing over. Give the paper a good massage, and if your name is not on the back of your paper, now is a great time to put it there. Now I think my penguin's looking a little chilly, so I have these printed papers and I'm going to put it right on top of my neck to give my penguin a scarf. I'm lining it up and seeing how big the penguin neck is, drawing it out on the piece of paper before I cut it out so I can see exactly where it will line up. I'm going to do the same thing with another printed piece of paper. It's just a colorful piece of paper. I'm going to draw a toboggan, so simple, rounded, curved rectangle with a half circle on top. Now I am going to cut those shapes out and glue them down on my penguin. Ah, that's better. Now my penguin's looking much more cozy. Finally, for the last step of this project, let's take some white paint with a Q-tip. This is something we've done before, and dot, dot, dot to make some snowflakes falling around the penguin. So it's okay if your dots are on top of your penguin in a couple places, but don't get too crazy with your snowflakes. We don't want to cover up any of the important details on our penguin. So dot, dot, hop around your page with your Q-tip to add some snow in the background and around your penguin. And this will complete your beautiful, amazing penguin piece of artwork. I look forward to seeing your chilly penguin creations soon. Until next time, guys.